Oh man, that was funny.
Oh.
Bro, this map is cancerous, dog.
Mikey said, Mikey, pull out, I'm saying, oh yeah! Cool head ass. Hey yo, either you gonna have to shut up.
So we know that they don't spawn on all the way on the other side on the right.
I heard that.
you keep picking him.
I'm just having fun. Could we reinforce all of garage and then I'm gonna be on the hatch, getting them from the window, all the way from upstairs.
Okay. Impact
Sure.
garage, guys.
Sure, that'll work.
Damn, stop calling.
Motherfucker said, ah! Who said that? Oh, no, alright. Y'all didn't reinforce?
Nobody reinforced.
Nobody reinforced garage?
I did. Justin, give me a reinforcement right here.
Did you just call him Justin?
I mean Jason. Look, I got. Go ahead, do it now. Jason, do it. Oh, Jason, I died because I tried to save your life. I think I saved your life.
Knock out the fuser.
My church.
Alright, my bad. I was playing stupid that entire round. Alright, so y'all said we all going to recruit?
Papa. Mama's in the doctors.
Everybody go recruit. Go recruit Angel. No, go recruit, man.
Huh?
We got this.
Do this.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun
I
at
went
State
smokes and
Farm
flash
Stadium
bang.
here in Glendale.
Yo, go
It's hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel.
Yeah, they changed recruit. He has attachments now and all that shit. Like machine.
I got fixed that then. Take him
No, it's
attachment.
automatic.
Oh, it chooses like a random.
Oh.
No.
2-1 and 2 teams, each hoping to get
He
back
only
to 500.
Oh, so basically like Call of Duty, but
That'll be
with those
No.
preset. Those
Think about Call
preset.
of Duty. There is no Call of Duty.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Hold on. Everything good? What the hell's going on? Alright.
Push him back. Push him back.
On first down, Wilson.
Oh, the most.
This is Albert Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards
wonder why he
on the
died
game's
like
first
that.
play and a quick first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry all alone.
You,
20.
there.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20.
The fuck the hell? What?
Murray
They
and the
have each
Cardinals
other?
with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Murray.
Oh.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things
Oh, why would you pat down? Catch that shit. What the?
he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Wilson steps away to his left. And a completion to Wilson. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I thought you ran.
9 there on the 1st down completion. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he
Oh,
is
yo,
in for the
some
Seattle
bullshit,
touchdown.
bro.
Chris Carson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah,
I'm playing that shit because I haven't played Madden in a couple
on
of
the
days.
road, to be able to go into someone
2
else's
days to be
house
exact.
and establish a
Playing
start like
Siege.
that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
Why you keep pausing it?
Just across the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Bro,
Trying to get it to
what is wrong with
Williams,
these
but
guys?
it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Bro, what is up with that?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run. It's Drake. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line.
He just fucking blitzing this.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. A first down carry for Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Derrick Henry.
I was about to say, bro, I got him.
Not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves. Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know? Maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Murray with a 3rd and long. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but
Yo, he got pushed back.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier.
Well, this is taken.
Let's go, Kurt.
Complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Murray now to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
No!
This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the 1st half.
Do not adjust
That's
yourself.
shit.
This is not instant replay.
That'll give you a pick
This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Arizona. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, you stupid for that. Why would you do that?
Picked up by the linebacker Mason Foster. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
I'll play the Seahawks next week.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Kyler Murray, a 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I think you ran. That's smart, bro.
The half will join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a draw play with Drake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
See, that's the reason why I didn't want to trade.
And now they're set up 1st
Oh,
and goal.
Drake. For the 5th
First
offense.
and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Oh, I tried to slide it. What the fuck?
Just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd
Oh, he's the
down.
one that got injured.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll
I need this touchdown, damn it.
What'll be an important 3rd down. They'll try to run with Hunt.
Yeah, what the fuck was y'all doing?
Get there. That won't even be close.
Y'all having 3 motherfuckers open.
Backfield. Let's think here. You're still just in the 2nd quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then. But for now, we'll take the 3.
What's wrong with y'all leaving the motherfuckers open?
This one through.
The shit.
That will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20 to 13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
No, that was my fault, man. That was fucking Baker.
20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Man, Baker, if I would never have picked Baker, that shit would have been covered.
Passes. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Stupid.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
What the fuck was that?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Well, keep it on the ground.
Damn! Oh, he needs to retire. He needs to retire.
As they'll stop him behind the line.
He needs to retire.
And what's already a 2-touchdown
Somebody
game.
get that man
As
to the
now we send
hospital.
you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
Somebody get that man
Both teams
to
appear
a
ready for
hospital.
the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here.
I know you seen that shit.
Back, and it comes out to the 25.
He got leveled. Made that man do a barrel roll.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though.
No! Why the fuck would
made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
Yo, I need an O-line. My
We'll see
O-line
if that
bad.
script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now Murray off play action. And that will be incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back.
Come on, that was readable.
They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run.
That was
The rushing numbers for Wilson,
fucking
maybe
retarded.
down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Let's go, baby. That was some bullshit, but let's go.
Picked out by Brianne Bonnie Calhoun. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll begin begin the drive.
Oh, what the fuck?
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
That's an RPO.
Afternoon continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now from Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7.
That's one reason why I didn't want him to have fucking
After the sack,
Von
they'll come
Miller.
up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And they're able to get this one.
I thought he's passing it too. He's not passing to somebody else.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get it down inside the 20.
I hope Derrick Henry get injured. Piece of
Solid
shit.
run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Had like 40 fucking
A good
X
run,
Factors
got
on one
7
team.
on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Wilson rolling to his left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just
with the
kick the
fucking
extra
Seahawks.
point winds up successful.
I'll be surprised you lose
it
to me.
away, and off it goes.
This shitty ass team. Even though I made it shitty for training my fucking players.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means...
now Murray.
Oh, Murray, what the fuck, bro? You supposed to slide, not fucking dive.
See now, Charles, that's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning game.
Why do you keep pausing it?
They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go.
They'll run it again with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd down, Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out.
Yeah, okay, if I might do me a favor and clip that Kareem Hunt getting ran over.
As you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That shit was funny.
And he will be brought
Even though he's
down
my
here
player.
at about the 17-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray flushed out right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
Oh! If you would have caught that, bro. If you would have caught that.
Trying to take a shot,
that would have been nice.
3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Murray.
God
and he's
damn.
going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And you hate to say it.
Fucking Von Miller being old, right? That nigga fat as shit.
Looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep.
No! Come on, bro. You had that shit.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy
They'll
tears.
run on 1st down. It's Henry.
Come on,
And
Liz.
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Emoji
Tackle
happy
is made
tears.
by Clinton
Emoji
McDonald.
happy tears. You gotta make that play.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the
Emoji
goods.
face with medical mask.
On 3rd down,
Emoji face
it's
with
Henry.
medical mask.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Emoji face with
They're able to
medical
convert
mask.
on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know,
It's
well-conditioned,
time.
and he did tell us that he
Emoji
thrives on
face
being
with
at his
medical
peak
mask.
late in ball games.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. And they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I was up.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll toss it to Henry. And an alley to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
On 1st down, Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
It's our time, guys. Friday.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they take a knee. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, so for the Seahawks, it'll be a
I want your shit from there, yo.
Gets them back to 2-2, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile,
Nigga, I play like ass that year. I know y'all niggas saw that.
Oh, we saw it all, bro. We seen the pick. Once I seen the pick, I left.
In Cincinnati against the
I got knocked him. My call me, bro. Shit.
And for Charles Davis,
Why
our
don't I
entire
borrow
crew,
money?
I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yeah,
You've
like
been
this
watching the
sometimes.
NFL
Lewis, I got a question.
on EA Sports.
What?
Who you got for your Sunfo company?
Sprint.
Right?
I'm not paying it.
Well, you said you want to play this John like rain.
It's like glass and somebody else in like that TV room upstairs.
Oh, okay, CCTV.
Fuck. I didn't get the breakout game from Max Williamson or William, whatever the fuck that name is.
So, what happened, Lewis?
My tight end. I didn't. Hey! Jalen Thompson got start development though.
Hey.
But Max, what's he? My tight end, he didn't get his head development either. Cause I didn't throw it to him that much.
Yeah, Mike, you wanna? Reset me.
Oh, now he got hidden. You hear me, Jason?
Who?
My free safety, he got hidden now. That's when he got the start of
How the
it.
hell?
Yeah.
I think I got the same thing, bro. Cause my rookie safety, I got star development because he had a breakout game,
Yeah.
but it's still hidden.
I mean, he's an 80 overall now. He went from a 73 to 88, 80 overall.
Damn.
Yeah.
My dude like 75 overall. I'm tired.
So that means that if I do good with him now, he could probably become a star. Let's go. I'm lucky I didn't trade him.
I'm trying to think who your safety.
You down one or what?
My strong safety, Jalen Thompson. He's a rookie.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he went from a 73 overall to a 1080 overall.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
bro,
thought you
because
down one because you went straight to
he
like
got
the
the
future.
star. He got the star development.
I honestly couldn't hear shit anyways.
Well, my bad, Mikey.
You might loud as shit, nigga. You either deep throated that John or something. Yo, fucking.
How about now? I know.